Pierre, no. Oh, no, they do it.
Decided to host it on D-Day.
The benefit for Bridget Phillips is happening tomorrow at the Crazy Horse Saloon. There's going to be a blackjack motorcycle run with registration starting at 10:30, as well as a silent auction and plenty of food, and all of those proceeds will go directly back to the DAV.
Governor Greg Abbott said the federal government will need to speed up construction of a sterile fly production facility in South Texas, all to combat the New World screwworm. And he's offering state resources to get it done.
The governor signed a declaration this morning to use all available state resources to combat the flesh-eating parasite. Dylan McKim gives us the latest on the screwworm in Texas.
I'm going to sign that declaration right now.
Governor Greg Abbott is dedicating any and all state resources to fight the New World screwworm, a flesh-eating parasite that puts the Texas cattle industry at risk.
We have, in the past, prevented as well as eradicated this pest, and we can do it again.
The New World screwworm was eradicated from Texas 60 years ago thanks to sterile flies, which disrupt the reproduction cycle of the screwworm. In previous outbreaks, the United States needed 500 million sterile flies every week to get the job done. Today, only 100 million flies are being produced a week. In South Texas, the federal government is funding a domestic sterile fly facility that should be open in November 2027. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is running the project.
They have been able to unleash every single lever that would prevent them from moving forward at a very fast rate.
The USDA said the Corps of Engineers has never moved this fast on a project before. But with the screwworm now in Texas, Abbott said the construction will have to move even faster.
We cannot make it through a second
Yeah,
summer.
well, I didn't prepare for
And
this, so
what I'm
we
pushing
need to
for is
hurry
to try to
because
get the
this one only has
facility under
22%.
construction in the state of Texas completed by
Yeah.
May of next year.
Abbott said state resources can be dedicated to ensure construction on the project continues 24/7. Meanwhile, both state and federal
sitting on
personnel
top
are
of the
using
bowl.
predictive models to efficiently disperse the available flies around the
You gotta look
area
for it if
of the
it's
state's
gray.
only infection.
We are doing any and all things possible to stop the spread of New World screwworms.
In Austin, I'm Dylan McKim.
The sterile fly facility in South Texas will be able to produce 300 million sterile flies once it's fully phased out. But that could end up taking years. Mexico is scheduled to open another facility with a capacity of 100 million weekly flies by the end of this year.
Community members are praising the efforts of a Good Samaritan who found an envelope full of cash and returned it to its rightful owner. A post went viral this morning on the Facebook page Sparks at Wichita Falls, formerly Wichita Whispers. A man named Rob Points made a post on the group's page, claiming he'd found an envelope containing a large amount of money and was looking to return it to the person it belonged to. That person was Ray Ahuna, a local auto salesman who had actually posted on his personal Facebook about losing the money the night before. He says he was being tagged left and right online and was able to retrieve the envelope from Rob. Rob reached out to us earlier this evening, and he wanted to let you all know that he'd rather people just pay it forward instead and keep the good karma rolling instead of sending him gifts for his good work.
Yeah, they were all over sentiment of those gifts. All right.
Okay.
Now let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling for a look outside. And Michael, it was a little drier earlier day, but some more rain showers starting to show up.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of rain in the area at the moment. Actually, some flash flood warnings. This is mostly going to be across the western portions of Texoma, but you are seeing it start to push more to the central portions of the area. There's a little boundary that's really going in from eastern Cotton County through Wichita County, now pushing into Archer County and Baylor County as well. That's where we're seeing new showers develop. But I want to point out the two areas of the flash flood warning. We have flash flood warning that does include Quanah and areas south of Quanah and Hardeman County and far north of Ford County. And I also want to point out this one that's in Wilfarmer County. The measurement site in Odell there, the measurement site, has recorded
he's had 2 or 3
people
people in that house.
That is quite a bit. This really all started around the time.
Yeah, because you don't know what to do.
So that's quite a bit of rain in a small time period. Remember, turn around, don't drown. Please do not drive.
A lot of people would.
Flooded roadways here. That's why that flash
Wow.
flood is in effect. Now, across the area, you can see more showers are starting to push in here from the south as well. More rain expected here overnight tonight. Current temperature outside is 80 degrees in Wichita Falls. Dew point is at 70. It is a little bit muggy out there, and it feels more like 83 thanks to that humidity. So showers and some thunderstorms likely here as we go through the overnight hours. Best rain chances, though, coming tomorrow before we clear out for next week. We'll talk all about it coming up here in a few minutes, Carney.
All right, we'll see you then, Michael. Thank you so much.
All right, I
A
gotta
little
empty
friendly
this out.
competition rolled in today to raise money for the Boys and Girls Club's
Oh
summer
man,
program.
come on.
Royal Estate Senior Home hosted Scoot or Be Scooted, a scooter race between local leaders and familiar faces in the community. The friendly competition had participants racing mobility scooters through a difficult course as residents from Royal Estates cheered them on. Participants included Mayor Tim Short, myself, Michael Bowling, Tex Tonsdale Lewis, and the Wichita Falls Fire Department's Jared Burchett.
We asked some significant people in our community to come out and be a part of it. And what better way to raise money for the Boys and Girls Club for their summer program as summer's starting?
Mayor Tim Short was able to raise the most money for the Boys and Girls Club. The total amount raised was $740, beating their goal of $500. Sharp says next year they hope this event can grow even bigger.
You'll want to get your fishing poles ready because tomorrow is Free Fishing Day across the Lone Star State. Texas Game Warden Dylan Conley says it's a great opportunity for families to get outdoors and enjoy the state's lakes, rivers, and ponds. Texas has over 3 million recreational anglers who fish its lakes, rivers, and other coastal waters. And some prime fishing areas here in North Texas are Lake Arrowhead, Possum Kingdom, Lake Kemp, and Lake Kickapoo. Lake Nacona and Lake Amon G. Carter are good spots as well.
Free Fishing Day means you don't need a license anymore. Go out, have fun, and fish. You still have to follow all the lake rules, or the rules and regulations.
Free fishing is held the first Saturday in June every year to help introduce more Texans to fishing and encourage outdoor recreation all across the state.
The action is back in the arena tonight as local cowboys and cowgirls compete at the Wichita County Mounted Patrol Rodeo for 2 nights of action. The event features some of the area's top rodeo talent, including an Electra teen who has earned a trip to regional competitions in roping. He says the sport has taught him discipline, hard work, and the importance of staying focused in the arena. And tonight's rodeo is part of a weekend of family-friendly entertainment hosted by the Wichita County Mounted Patrol.
Anything involving roping's something I like. I'm up on Friday, and I'll do my first and second round both on Friday, and then the short round will be Saturday.
The rodeo continues tomorrow night with more competition, plus live music following the events. Organizers say the weekend is a celebration of the area's Western heritage and a chance to showcase the next generation of rodeo athletes.
And we're less than 24 hours away from the reopening of the Wichita Falls Railroad Museum. After Wichita Falls City Council has approved a lease agreement with the museum back in April, the Wichita Falls Railroad Museum Board has been hard at work restoring and preserving the history of the cars. When we spoke to board president Jan Seville in April, she said the board had put in countless hours cleaning the museum. And the grand reopening is set for tomorrow morning at 10 with an opening flag ceremony by the local Boy Scouts. If you want to learn more about the Railroad Museum, just head over to TexSoma's homepage.com.
Well, don't go anywhere. Michael is back after the break with a look at his full forecast.
And coming up, tick season is here, and the CDC is warning about a surge in hospital-related visits. We'll have more on that a little later in the newscast.
When emergencies happen, you want help now. You want ER now. You never know when you'll be faced with an emergency. 24/7, 365, we are here for you. ER Now. Faces you know, doctors you trust.
Hey, there's a new IKEA open in Rockwall. Get inspired by hundreds of products in store. Book a free appointment with a design planner. Get free order pickup. IKEA is now open. Visit today. Dream the possibilities at IKEA Rockwall. Hey, there's a new IKEA open in Rockwall. Get inspired by hundreds of products in store. Book a free